Welcome. Today I'm going to do a video that I feel like a lot of people need at times. We're going to do a jealousy, evil eye, repelling video. We're going to repel the negativity. If you have people that are pulling on your energy, we are going to cut those cords and get them the fuck out of your energy. Because, you ever start having mood swings that aren't yours, you wake up in a funk that you're just like, why did I wake up in a funk? Or you just have a lot of bullshit. People just keep trying to throw bullshit, confirmation. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness, and they is not supposed to be going that fast. Oh my gosh. Ooh, like somebody in trouble. Like, that's the thing, like somebody's in trouble spiritually too. That's like that's the thing, somebody's in trouble because somebody is pulling not only on my energy, but for whoever's watching this, right? If you're being guided to this message, but let's cut the cords, right? The divine sees, the divine knows, the universe, God, whoever, they know, whoever you want to say it is, they know who's sending you evil eye. They know who's sending you, who has this jealousy and hate. And sometimes people don't even realize that they're jealous, and that their jealousy is so strong that it's actually sending you evil eye. They're sending you negativity, and they don't even realize it by just being so jealous and envy and hateful, not even hateful, just more like the jealousy, them wanting what you want, them coveting, they just gotta have what you have, whether it's your strength, whether it's this, whether it's that. I recently stopped a habit. I stopped smoking, and you'll be surprised about how many people struggle with their own addictions. And just hearing the fact that I'm able to stop could really trigger that jealousy. And depending on how deep and how long they ruminate in it, it turns into evil eye. And negative waves start being sent towards you, and you start to feel that. Or you have people that just wants to know what's going on with you. If you withdraw your energy, you're not commingling with people. You're not all up in people's faces. You're not people pleasing. You're not this, that, and a third. Or even if you're intriguing, you're an enigma, you're a mystery. People just want to figure you out. Sometimes that can cause people to start to pull on your energy because they just want to know. They want to know. And that can cause negativity and overwhelm. And the person who energy you're tugging. So you cut those cords. You cut them. Anybody that's tugging on my energy, I cut those attachments to where as though, like, think about like the most slipperiest slippery. You can't even touch my energy. Can't even get a hold on it to even tug. You remain elusive. They can't catch you. They can't grab you. They want to know where you at. They want to know, but they can't pinpoint your energy, that light, that it's always right around the corner. And this is the energy transmission. This is the Reiki that I want to do, and I'm going to use some crystals to do it as well. First, we're going to soak up that negativity that we've unintentionally absorbed, that's been sent our way. You have to constantly cleanse. And then we're going to cut cords. We're going to raise our vibration, get us back to where, you know what I'm saying, to where we was. Not that they lowered it. It's just, it's some funky stuff in there. You think about, I don't want to say dirt and water because that kind of becomes like a homogeneous mixture. If y'all know what a homogeneous, we're going to talk about a heterogeneous mixture, which is a homogeneous mixture is just when something dissolves in water. A heterogeneous mixture is something like two things, they stay separate. The solvent and the solution, they stay separate. So rocks and water, you can easily pick out the rocks and then the water would just be water. But when you mix mud and water, it becomes one. That's not what's happening. That's not what had happened. Somebody just threw some pebbles in our water. We just gotta scoop them bitches out and go and then create a barrier where if anybody throws any rocks, it bounces off the top and it doesn't get into our container. So that's what I'm gonna do. Because they got us fucked up. They got us fucked up. We don't want your nasty energy. We don't want your energy, your evil eye. I mean, that's nice that you're jealous, but it's not even that it's nice. The reason why I say it's nice is that you acknowledge that, you know, it's like a point of admiration and love. But then the jealousy part is you feeling like you can't do what I can do. And that's a self-limiting belief. But that really has nothing to do with us. It has everything to do with the person who's jealous. So at least they acknowledge, you know what I'm saying? At least they can acknowledge that, yes, there is something in us that they admire, that they like. So that's good. That's the first step. That's the reason why I said that's the first step. But then the second step is you need to find whatever that is in you too. Find whatever it is that you like in me, find it within you as well, because it exists. Simply, it exists. All the haters, all the jealousy, all that, it exists within you too. It may look different, it may feel different, but it's the same damn thing. We're fractals in the universe. It's different types of grass, it's different types of animals, different types of dogs, different type of breeds, you know what I'm saying? But they're all a damn dog, right? Different types of happiness, there's different type of joy, there's different types of discipline, of strength, of power. It all looks different on different people. It doesn't look the same. And it never will, because that's not the point. Yes, let's get this. Let's get it in. So, I have my smoky quartz, which is great for absorbing negative energy, and this crystal actually transmutes it itself, which is really nice. So let's just take away that negativity. Let's absorb the evil eye, the negative vibes, the jealousy, the envy, the anger that sometimes people, the frustration that people, wants to confirmation brew. You know, anger and frustration that people want to project onto you due to the jealousy and the envy that they hold. So as I say these words, it's programming the crystal to absorb these energies from your field. Oh, that crystal is heavy. That's a lot of heavy energy. Whew. Let's cut the cords to whoever's pulling on your energy. Whoever's pulling on your energy, let's cut those cords. The monitoring spirits. Let's cut the cords, the monitoring spirits. They won't even know where to find you. Let's go incognito. Sorry, y'all. Everybody's not. Y'all don't pay me no money. Incognito. That's where we go. They can't find you in the spiritual realms. They can't find you in the astral realms. They can't go to sleep and start pulling on your energy. Some of the people that are envy and jealous of you, and some of these monitoring spirits, they are spiritual beings. You know, everyone is a spiritual being. So some of them do have spiritual powers, spiritual capabilities, you know, may not be as powerful as yours or whatever the case may be. Some are, right? So they are able to go into the astral realms and find your energy. No, let's go incognito. I know what I mean. And for my POCs, y'all really know what I mean. Incognito. And I'm gonna just say it it's funny because incognito for black people, it comes from, you know, always seem like we're being spotted in public, right? By certain entities and certain energies, right? The police seems to spot our energy, like pick us out a bunch, you know? Those are a certain type of spirit, a certain type of energy. They exist in a certain type of energy. So that's why we say, let's go incognito. Because our energy, our presence is very noticeable. And if you have a light period, you'll notice that you can walk into a room and everyone just turns around. You can be silent and everyone just notices you're there. And that's not always a bad thing, right? That just is a manifestorium. That is not a word. A manifestation. I got that from Dan Wicked. That is just a manifestation of like your light, you know, of your presence, of your power, right? But sometimes we do want to go unnoticeable, right? Because it can start to attract negative energies. So I'm just cutting off the negative energy, not the positive. The positive energies can still locate us. Our blessings, our soul tribe, our just whatever we need. Our angels, spirit guides, they can still find us. But the negativity can't. And I'm using selenite to do this. Very high vibrational. Cut those cords. shatter them. Those attachments, them pulling on your energy, it cannot survive. Now this is red amethyst. And as you see, it has a bit of hematite in it. Which is basically, I think, copper. So that's why it's called red amethyst. It's like a deep purple, but almost like a reddish because of the hematite that's in it. So it's grounding. It connects your crown chakra to your root chakra. So we're going to ground the vibrational energies, the high vibrational energies back within us. And it's gonna serve as a protective shield as well. Like the root chakra is all about safety and protection. And it also kind of helps, right? Confirmation. It also helps our guides to protect us from these energies as well. Woo! Y'all feel that energy? I'm working on your upward flow of energy, which is different meridian channels. Meridian channels is just energy channels. Then you're down. Ooh, I felt the energy going to my crown chakra, could you? All right, now it's time to ground this energy. Ooh, I felt it in my solar plexus. Kind of my sacral. Like below my solar plexus, but above my sacral. Which means somebody pulling on my goddamn willpower and my sexual energy. Back up. Sorry. And Reiki and crystal energy is safe for kids, because I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna do my my daughter, because she has been very reactive, very susceptible to my energies as well. It seems like if somebody's pulling on my energy, they pull on hers. I think it has a lot to do, well, one, she looks like me. Two, my first name is her middle name. So I think that has something to do with it too, when they invoke my name, because we share the same blood, we're the same spiritual, blah, 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 blah. I think she gets affected as well. Also, babies are more so aware and susceptible to it. They just came from the spiritual realm, you know. So with their third eye being open, it's important to protect them as well. So this is safe for them. Ooh, now I'm feeling it in my, majorly in my solar plexus. Okay. And last crystal I have is celestial quartz. Kind of built like a cathedral, if you can see the different facets of it. Kind of remind me of like the way it's cut, and it's naturally like that. So we're going to call upon our spirit guides, our protectors, ooh, just focus on the crystal. Ooh, I just had a big release. That weight left. Keep focusing on the crystals, on the different facets of it, shining in the sun. Focus your attention. Where attention goes, energy goes. It's not that you're giving the crystal energy. It's actually quite the opposite. You're opening yourself up to the healing energies of the celestial quartz. And celestial angels, celestial beings, celestial beings. There's a celestial quartz too, it's blue. It's beautiful. Ooh, this just made me want to, cry. Ooh, it's okay if you want to experience an emotional release. People's frustration, feel it leaving, feel it dissolving, feel it being replaced with your light, with your hope. Low vibrational entities, these attachments can no longer exist in your energy. I know it has so many facets. It's hard for the camera to properly catch it. Oh, this is a beautiful Keep focusing on the crystal. Deep breaths. One more. Now, as a little extra, read all about it. I gave you the light. Well, let's give you some love. This is a rose quartz. It's pink. I don't know if you can tell. Pink. I don't know. I don't know. You can see it looks a little, it is a pale pink though. It is a paler pink rose quartz. So the funny thing about this crystal is, after my crystals were stolen, well, way before, I would like place crystals in nature. Like if I would go to the playground, or if I would walk past the big forest, I would throw like the less desirable, you know, like this is a pale pink, right? To me, not that it's less powerful, right? But I guess it's not as aesthetically pleasing, right? And I had got this in like a bundle. Like you can get like a garden variety like on Etsy, and they'll give you like a bunch of, like, it's not too polished or anything like that, right? So you can place throughout your garden, around your home, outside, to kind of like raise the vibration. So that's what I do. I, you know, give crystals to you know, places where I feel like, you know, and Baltimore, everywhere in Baltimore needs it. So I put it in the trees at this park, and I didn't go there for months because we have a park that's closer. It was an apartment complex, a townhouse complex thing. And I didn't go to that one because it was farther away for months. But after my crystals were stolen, I was guided there because the main one, they were kids that were being mean to my little one, my baby boy. And so I was like, well, we'll just go to the other playground. And guess what I found? And I needed this so much because my crystal, I had a beautiful rose quartz crystal ball, huge, like this big, and a tower, a rose quartz tower. So those got stolen. And this is one of the ones I put in the tree, and I found it. I found a couple. I think I found this one, and I found a sodalite one. And it's so beautiful because, like, look, I'm using it now. Like, how the past and the future merges. It's why it was crazy, you know. I didn't find them all, you know. I didn't go into the, you know, some of them I chucked deep into the woods and stuff, but the ones that I put in, these ones that I put into the tree, I specifically found it. And it was like, dang, like, you never know. Like, future me could have been telling past me, like, girl, go put that thing, because somebody gonna steal our crystals and we gonna need this. Or the fact that it was even still there after months. Oh, it's just beautiful how you always provide, spirit always provides. So let's end this off in a loving note, because this was that was dope diddy dope how that happened. love, love. Sending you guys love. We need it. And it's just, and the way I see it is just an appreciation of your being. It's to vibrate in love. It's like a gratefulness and appreciation of existing. It doesn't have to be complicated. I love things about you. I like, no, those things are likes. To love is just an appreciation of your being. No matter the contradiction, no matter if I like it or not. Like it's an acknowledgement of the source within you. It's an acknowledgement of the source within me. It's just to radiate the divine source, the universe, nature. And I'm feeling it. Oh, I'm feeling it. So feel it. Because I have an abundance of it right now. Okay. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, because I feel so much better. 36, as I said that.